Hi folks, today we'll continue learning the checkmate patterns. Now we are learning blind swine mate. In this case, we have to have in our opponent position a piece that will block him to escape the mate. And we have to set our two rooks here in g7 and h7 to make the checkmate. For example, in this case, we have a checkmate here, rook to g7 check, h7 check, and the other rook to g7 check. Now in this case, remember that we have to set our both rooks here in the 7th rank. So first we will move rook g7 check, and now we have to go with the other rook, rook 5 c7. He's giving his knight, we capture it, and we have to capture the rook here. Now we have the mate. Perfect. Now in this case, we have the same structure of the position. Well, it's more difficult here. We have to calculate. First, we have to. To use, or I suggest you to use the forcing method. First, analyze the checks that you have in the position, then analyze the captures, and then you should analyze the threats that you can make to your opponent position. So in this case, we don't have checks here, but we have captures. We have two captures, interesting capture here. And I take f8, rook take f7. We have also this capture and this capture. We will discard these two captures, rook d2 and g take f4, because we will not make a mate with those captures. If we play knight take f8, there's no mate here. So let's calculate the other capture, rook take f7, and let's evaluate the opponent move. Here he can play f3 check, and we have to be careful, because if we take with the e pawn, for example this e3, f3 check, e takes f3, he can check our king with a discover attack, like moving his knight. So if we play rook take f7, f3 check, the best move here is moving our king to h3, for example. And then if in the next move he takes our rook, we will play rook b8, rook f8, and rook take f8 checkmate, like this. Okay, here. And now in this case we have the checkmate, because the knight is covering the natural escape of the king. Perfect. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.